Hi, this is Patronoid Games, and this is our latest developer diary video. And in this video, I'm going to show you some of the combat mechanics and how the game generally flows. So as you can see, you can move the camera like this using the arrow keys. You can also move it to the edges of the screen to move like that. You can zoom in and out using the mouse wheel to get a better view of the battlefield. And then you can see this character here, whose tile is highlighted underneath him. That's the character that you can move. So if I want to now, I can click over here and he will make his way over there. I can then click on this button here, which brings up a list of all the attacks that that character can do. I simply highlight them and it gives me a description at the bottom of the screen, followed by the range of the attack being displayed in the green tiles around the character. So I'm going to click on this fireball thing here, and then I'm going to move it over to these two guys here, and then boom, just like that. So after you've done a move and then an attack, the little tile of this little icon over here is highlighting, which means that you can end your turn. So I'll click that, and then it's this guy's go. So this guy would do the same. So he'd move along. I'll make him move along over here. Bring up a list of attacks, and I'm going to make him do the same thing. I'm going to make him do it over here though. So as you can see, it can destroy the terrain. So everything you see here is completely destroyable. If you want to destroy some water, you can, or some of the land tiles, you can. And then I can click on end turn. Now, you see these little icons over here? If I put the mouse over them, it gives me a description of what those icons do. And these are abilities. So as this red bar fills up at the bottom, when it hits these milestones, the ability becomes available. So you can see this one here, it just heals in a certain area. So when this red bar goes up, which it will do by doing more damage to the other team, or just by ending your turn, and when it gets here, I'll be able to actually heal one of my own characters, which is pretty cool. This one makes a massive crater that's filled with water that can drown people. This one's a massive meteorite that comes in and just destroys loads of land and anything it really hits, as well as doing loads of damage to characters. And this one's a volcano that spews loads of lava, which is instant death to anyone that touches it. So pretty cool stuff there. If you want, you can click on the buttons on the left here, and it moves the camera to those particular characters. So this thing on the left hand side shows you the turn order. As you can see, it's currently this guy's go, you know, because he's highlighted, and also because there's a picture of him down here. But you can also click on these guys to see whose turn it will be next. So at the moment, it will be this guy's turn next, then it will be this guy, then it will be this guy, then this guy, and then finally this guy. If you look at the top of the screen, you can see pictures of the characters there. What this does is it shows you the health of each character, along with how many action points and focus points that they have. And action points and focus points are needed to use certain attacks. So if you wanted to use a really high damage attack, you need to make sure you've got enough action points and focus points to do it. And you can get these by waiting over time. And I think for now that's pretty much it. I'm just going to show you some of the attacks and effects that you can do. So I'm going to move this guy by clicking on the move button here. I'm going to make him move over here. Then I'm going to make him shoot this guy like this. And then it shows you the damage, how much damage you've done at the top. I'm going to end turn. This guy is going to get here. And then going to make him, let's do a heavy shot, that's always cool. Ooh, just like that. Now in this case, that was a critical attack, which is like a random chance of that occurring, and it did a lot more damage. And in this case, that guy actually died. If you look at the top left over here, you can see that the character has no health anymore, which shows that that character's dead. If you look at the left here, it also has a picture of that character grayed out, showing that character isn't going to have their turn because they're dead. So after this, I'm going to click end turn. It's going to be this guy's go. I'm going to make this guy move over here. If I click again, the animation jumps like that. And then I'm going to bring up a list of the attacks and I'll do throw rock. I'm going to do it on this guy. Doesn't do that much damage, but it's all cool. Then I'm going to end my turn. Now, at this point, you can see that the red bar has been filling up as I've been playing. And I can now use this one, which is the heal thing, or I can use this one, which makes a massive crater filled with water. So I'm going to go ahead and do that one. I'm going to put it over this guy over here. And as you can see, the terrain is just completely molded to this attack, filling the whole area with water. And these two characters here are actually submerged enough underwater that they'll actually start to drown. So if I end my turn, you can see that in effect. Oh, apparently it's just this guy, not that guy. So this guy's took 50 drowning damage, and he'll take that damage every turn until he gets out the water. Well, gets out the deep water anyway. So I'm gonna make this guy move. So I'm gonna make him move over here. And there we go. And a fireball, I think. I'll do this guy. Ooh, that was another critical. I actually managed to kill that guy. And then end turn again. Ooh, both of these guys are now drowning, so I'll move this guy out of the water quick. Then I'll end my turn. Ah, yes, I'll get this guy out too. It's drowning, taking way too much damage. End turn again. And just to show you what will eventually happen, if I do enough damage, which I hopefully should do now. There we go. I've just got enough to use this here. I can't use it now because I've just used my attack for the turn, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end turn, and then go back to this guy's go, and use this, which is a meteorite. And as you can see, I can use it anywhere on the battlefield because it's a global ability. So I'm going to use it on these two guys, and it should finish them off. Yep. And then a big massive boom effect, followed by a lot of the terrain being leveled because of it. And as you can see, all these characters on the left-hand side are grayed out, apart from one, and the current character. And yeah, that's pretty much what we have so far. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll hopefully be posting more videos later on.